Hello everybody, it's Mossy here, and today we'll be moving on to some new stitches, so yay! Anyway, the first stitch I would like to show you guys is the half double. It's a lot like the single, but it is actually a really great way to get into the double stitch, which I will show later on, because they kind of have like the same principle, but there's a little twist at the double crochet. So what you'll want to do for the half double, hopefully I can use this yarn, is for your chain it'll be the same thing for the single crochet. You do one extra chain, so that hasn't changed. So let's do a basic number, let's say about 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's go up number 6. Now sometimes in patterns it will tell you to do 2 extra chains or 1 extra chain. But if you're kind of doing one with no pattern, I suggest 1, but if you like it better with 2, then go for it. So what we'll do is we'll do something extremely weird. We will wrap our hook, but instead of pulling it through, we're going to put it in that second chain. So now we have 3 loops on our hook. Then we're going to wrap it again. We're going to pull through that chain. Now we have another 3 loops on. We're going to wrap it again, and we're going to pull through all of those loops. And now you have your half double crochet. Let's do that again. So we're going to wrap our hook, and we're going to go in the next chain, keeping it wrapped. We're going to go on that chain, we're going to wrap it again, we're going to pull it through that chain, and we're going to wrap it again, and then we're going to pull through all of them. And there is our half double crochet again. So what is good for half doubles? I know a lot of people use them for hats. It's kind of like a thicker single crochet. You can use them for hats or dishcloths or squares or really whatever your imagination can come up with. I personally would probably use them for dishcloths. I don't really use the half double that much, but it's still a gateway. And for turning around, it's just like the single crochet. Because see, it kind of looks like a single crochet, but if you look at the double crochet, it looks like half of a double crochet. You'd do your chain 1 or chain 2, whichever one you want to do. You wrap your hook, you put it in that second one, pull through the 3, wrap it again, pull through the 3. And there is your half double stitch. So that was fairly easy. If you want to practice this one and then move on to the double crochet, you can. But I actually kind of learned the half double crochet on my own, just a little bit. And that was from watching my mom do the double crochet. So we now have 2 little rows of the half double crochet. So that's nice. Now, the double crochet is a little bit taller and a little bit different. I've been kind of working my way around this. It's a full-on blanket of just double crochets. Really simple, really easy. You can kind of see just that one. That's 1 stitch right there. So with doubles, you can do a lot of stuff. You could just straight up do blankets. I mean, you could do the single with blankets, the half double, double, whatever. But I thought I had some extra yarn laying around, and I was like, why not make a blanket? So for the double, you will definitely need to do 2 extra chains. Let me get my yarn over here. So what we're gonna do, oops, I knocked my stand. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do our little chain. Yeah, let's do our regular old 5. I like the number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 extra chains, because remember, this is kind of like double. Kind of like double what you would do a single crochet. So we'd have to put 6 and 7. Now what we're going to do, we're going to do it just like the half double. We're going to wrap it. And we're not going to go in the second chain. We're going to go in the third chain. And sometimes patterns will tell you to sometimes go in the 4th chain. But if you're just doing it just to practice, I would definitely recommend doing it in the 3rd chain. So we're going to go in that 3rd chain. We're going to wrap it around. We're going to pull it through this chain. Unlike the half double, what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it, and we're going to just pull through 2. Just 2. Then we're going to wrap it again and pull through the next 2. And there we have a double crochet. So you're going to wrap it. You're going to go in the chain. You're going to wrap it again. You're going to pull it through that chain. You're going to wrap it again. You're only going to pull through 2. And then you're going to wrap it again. And then you're going to pull through 2. And there is another double crochet. Double crochets you can use for a lot of stuff. You could use it for a blanket or a scarf or a hat, whatever really your imagination can come up with. So, but yeah, it's a creative art. Use your creative brain to form something that is creative, because remember, it's something creative, and it's a way to output your creativity like an artist would on a canvas. So now we're at the end of our row of doubles. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do not 1 chain, but 2. And we're going to do the same exact thing that we have been doing. We won't go in that first one, we'll go in that second one. And if it's too much for you to learn 2 stitches at one time, that's okay. You take it at your own speed. Because, I mean, I'd take it at my own speed. But, yeah, and how I was emphasizing, a half double is quite literally half of a double crochet. Where's my half doubles here? Oh, you can't really see it that good. Oh, that makes me sad. I'm holding it upside down. Because, see, it does kind of look like half of it. Because you can see there's the half double stitch there. And it kind of looks just like that bottom part of the double crochet. So, there's 2 new stitches to the table that you can practice. You could get some yarn, make it whatever width you want, and just keep going up and up and up and up and up and for as long as you want. And you can have it as a scarf, and scarves make really good simple gifts. So there's always a bright side to that. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. So if you want to practice 1 stitch at a time, or if you want to be bold and practice both of them at the same time, then go for it. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. And as always, happy stitching!